Hey folks, I'm HP's Dr. Pink. Today I'm talking about the song Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger, and there's a movie by Tom Cruise, Risky Business, I think from the 80s, and there's a legendary scene where this song was featured. Probably you know that movie, and this is how it sounds. And so on and so on and so on. So it's basically a rhythm guitar. How the rhythm guitar is played, I played a little solo, a very easy one that we're gonna learn. If you listen to the original song, there's this piano intro, which is really a signature thing, the lyrics, and there are many guitars in there, and I just picked out the most important ones, and also different guitar solos, and I created a very easy one for you, which really works great on this song. So let's get started now. It starts with a very typical, a very authentic piano intro. It's just played by piano, but we can also play it. It's a blues in F sharp, and it starts here, 4th fret, 2nd, 1st, 4th. And when we count, and the song is in 125 BPM, this is 8. So 1, 2, 3. Let me switch off the delay. Here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And on the 4 end it stops and it's like a kick. Da, 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 da. So that's basically then. 2. Wait for 1 bar and then the same thing again. 2, 3, 4, and then the whole thing starts in very simple blues. 2 bars F sharp, 2 bars B, 2 bars C sharp, 2 bars F sharp. So that's the whole thing. Now let's see how we can play the first rhythm guitar. We are playing the following figure, and this goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and so we play a 2nd fret, 4th fret, pinky goes in the 6th. 1 and 2 and we have an accent on 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And on 4, as the drum making the 2 4, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now comes a trick. When we change the chord, we change in 4 and keep it till beat 2 of the 2nd bar. So it will be like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And we come in on the 2. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This way we make an anticipation. The bass and the drums also makes this kick, and this gives a song a pretty cool drive. Let's see how it works with the track. 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So did you see how this anticipation worked? Really cool. gives the drive, and you play with damp technique. Put your hand back here in this position, and when you change, then you release the damping position. Through this you get a more highlighted, more accent on the whole thing and gives more drive. And we play all with downstrokes. It's 125 BPM. It's still possible to do only downstrokes. Yeah, and when you play the whole thing the second time, or sometimes there's a different ending. We come here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. We switch back to C sharp, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we skip the 1 and 1 and we come in and play 8. And that's basically the rhythm guitar, the first rhythm guitar which works. Now there's a second rhythm guitar, this one. Beside other fill-ins which are on there, but I really checked it out, and this is probably the most outstanding second rhythm guitar. This here, 4th fret D string, G string, and then 4 to 3, and from the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, and then we switch from this to this chord, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. That's the rhythm figure on 2, and 1 is pause, 2 is a 2/8 notes, 1 no is a quarter note, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is the rhythm figure. Then is 1 bar, nothing. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to the next chord. We're playing a E, 5th fret, 4th fret, 6th fret, same rhythm figure, to B major. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Move the whole thing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And then back to the first. So let's see how that works with a track. Works pretty well. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Second time, same thing. Let me play the second time, and it switches back to C sharp. Then we end up with a figure as before. So this is the rhythm guitar. Now we come to lead guitar. As I said, there are several guitar solos in that track. Some of them you hear better, some of them less good. And I just decided to make an easy one here and don't really go for the original ones, because probably in the original one the guys also didn't remember what they played on the concert. So, and it's played in F sharp major pentatonics here in the here in the 11th fret. So this is the F sharp major pentatonics. 14, 11, 13, 11, 13, 11, 13, 11, 14, 11. And with major pentatonics, we don't really have to push it too hard. It sounds cool. So this is how the solo sounds, which I created. It's really simple now. It's really simple and a great example. Like cool things don't have to be complicated. So it's really simple. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and starts on 3. 1, 2. In 8s here, 11, 13. Bending, short bending, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. Play twice, and the third time, literally the same, but in this case, play this one in the 11th fret twice. Now comes a country style lick. That one is probably a little bit tricky. You make a bar here in the 14th with the pinky and the bending here. On the 13th with the ring finger, and you play it in 8 notes, so, and let ring. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And since these are 3 notes and there's an 8-note figure, it's some kind of accent moves around till it resolves. You played 4 times, I think. And then end up in the 11th with play that one twice. Let's play that thing again. It's really cool. It takes 5 times. Once again. Yeah, sorry, it was 5 times, and then it stops. Yeah, and then you already have it. And if you want to go more to more complex solos, subscribe to my channel. More advanced stuff will come in the near future. This is really a beginner's solo, and it's really easy, except this little figure here, but that one is used very often. But still, it's very easy to play. So, and it works even if you're an advanced player. Sometimes the real easy stuff is cool as well. Yeah, folks, what more to say? Check out the movie I said, Risky Business, with Tom Cruise. I think it was one of his first movies where he really got famous, from the 80s, epic scene. This where I heard this song the first time. It's a really cool song, and is a good example for cool rock and roll music. And that it's in F sharp makes it sound more cool, because F sharp is a key which is not used too often. If you play it in E, everybody plays in E, it's not cool, but in F sharp, it's a little bit tricky here because it's the stretching of the finger, but it's really worth because it sounds way cooler. And you have to, I mean, if it's too far away for you, you can play the F sharp, you can play it up here, but then it doesn't have the same effect. Really try to play it down here in the 2nd fret. Yeah, what more to say? If you want to download this backing track and the tabs, also in Guitar Pro format, it's available now in Guitar Pro, go to the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, and there you can download it. Link is in the description box below. If you love my lessons, please write me a review on Google Maps. Just search for HPCrazy Guitar Academy, you'll find me. And if you love what I'm doing, write me a review. I would really appreciate it. Link is also in the description if you want to do it from there. Follow me on Instagram. I have an account there new. On Facebook if you want. Help me to get 10,000 followers. I think 40 are missing, so help me there. And follow me on Spotify. Also check my website. I really rewritten a lot of stuff there. My profile, the whole HPCrazy Guitar Academy is totally rewritten. It's really worth going there. Good, me and Dr. Pink are signing off. If you love what I'm doing, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, to get notifications of new stuff coming up in the very near future. Yeah,